жар на КХЛ ТВ и КХЛ ТВ HD.
Кока-кола Черри созрела.
Welcome to Sochi, one of the host cities for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. It ended just recently, a few months ago, but these days it gets to host the 2018 Junior Club World Cup, a hockey competition between top junior teams of the world. And tonight is the last game for these two teams in round robin. It's Loko Yaroslavl taking on Jokerit Helsinki. And it's going to be quite a game as Jokerit have a lot on the line, and so does Loko. As we currently are in the third round of round robin, it's Loko who sits on top of its Group A with 2 wins in as many games and 6 points. All they need to do tonight to get to the semifinals round is not lose in regulation. Even if they get a single point, they will automatically proceed to the semis. As for Jokerit, they need to win in regulation, and they need to do it with a big goal differential. The bigger, the better. As it currently stands, Loko has 6 points, Jokerit have 3, and the Ottawa Capitals, who will play their last game of round robin tomorrow at noon against Kunlun Red Star Heludjan, they also have 3 points. Now the tournament regulation goes like this. If 2 or more teams are tied in points, it's the game between the teams that matters the most, and the goals scored in those games matter the most. And as Loko beats the Ottawa Capitals 4-2 in the tournament opener, they are currently seated with +2 goal differential. Ottawa, since they beat Jokerit 6-3 but lost to Lokomotiv 4-2, they have a +1 goal differential. And because Jokerit lost to the Capitals 2 days ago, 6-3, they currently sit at -3 goal differential, which means if all teams will get 6 points at the end of round robin, this is going to come and play. And this is why Jokerit need to score at least 3 goals today to hope to get to the semifinals. Technically, they may proceed to the semifinals even if they lose in overtime or shootout, because Kunlun Red Star will take on the Ottawa Capitals tomorrow. But as the tournament has proven, it is highly unlikely that Kunlun Red Star, unfortunately, will be a serious competitor in the game against the Canadian team. The Canadian team not only is expected to win tomorrow's matchup, but to do it in an easy fashion. And that is why Jokerit have to take matters into their own hands tonight and beat one of the top teams of the tournament, as Loko has proven to be. It's going to be quite a matchup, and Jokerit need a lot of firepower to get that scoring going, and that's exactly what we see from their lineup tonight, as they have 5 forwards listed on their fourth line. So their entire fourth line is all offense, no defense at all. Jokerit are going to play with just 6 defensemen today.
The game officials assigned by the Junior Hockey League.
They're also going to go with a new goaltender, Taramati. started the tournament with Eetu Pokinen in goal, who was replaced by Sebastian Katajainen, the youngster, in the game against the Capitals. And since he allowed 6 goals, today it's going to be Jere Huhtama who's going to take the place between the pipes for Jokerit. So 3 goals in 3 games for this Finnish side. And as for Lokomotiv, Dmitry Krasotkin, the head coach, he's going back with Ilya Konovalov, the 20-year-old goaltender, who is expected to play at least several games in the KHL with Loko's professional team. Let's see how it's going to pan out as we have our initial face-off of the day. And it's Roppereine who passes it to the other side of the rink in his defensive end as Jokerit won the initial face-off. It's Roppereine, one of their top offensive and very skilled defensemen, wheels the puck into the zone. Valtteri Ajantikainen was battling for it behind the net, but now Loko retrieved the puck and skate with it into the neutral zone. Jokerit take possession again. Roppereine with a hard pass into his defensive end. Up to the left wing they go, and they dump it in and go for the quick line change. Loko will commence their offense from the defensive end. Nikita Gromov up to the right wing. And Grigory Denisenko goes offside. Grigory Denisenko, who leads the tournament with 3 assists in 2 games. One of the most creative forwards on this Yaroslavl team. Jokerit down the puck into the offensive end. Konovalov comes out to play it behind his net. And now it's Totro who sends it to the area behind the net. They have it in the corner again. Jokerit with possession in the offensive end. Send it around the rim, but it's Loko who retrieved the puck. And now Denisenko chips it out. Up the left wing. Jokerit with possession again. Send it to the neutral zone. It's chipped into the offensive end, and it's Pavlikov who makes a smart defensive play behind his net. It's Zenchikov. Loko was their second line out there as Jokerit put the puck back into the offensive end. Konovalov plays it behind his own net. Pavlikov bangs it off the boards into the neutral zone, and there's a goal made behind the play. As Nikolai Kovalenko was about to wheel into the offensive end down the right wing. There's going to be a call, a bench minor is given to Lokomotiv. Too many men on the ice is the call. And it's the right call to make. Dmitry Krasotkin cannot be too happy about this because Loko just gave Jokerit exactly what they wanted, which is an early power play in this game. Nikita Anahovsky is going to sit this one out. Vladislav Rybakov is going to take the draw instead of Nikolai Kovalenko, and he loses it. And here comes Jokerit. Ajantikainen at the left wing. He backs a deadly wrist shot. We see him score 3 times against Kulun Red Star in the first game of the tournament. They tried to get the puck to him, but can't do that. And now Loko with a chance for a counterattack. Rybakov takes his shot, and Huhtama makes an easy glove save. Rybakov battles for the puck behind the net to kill off as many seconds as he possibly can on this penalty. But now it's Hag who wheels into the zone. Toe drag, shoots it on net, and Konovalov makes the stop. Huhtama stops the puck behind his own net. He leaves it for his teammate. As Jokerit will change it on the fly. It's now Hirvanen and Loimoranta with the puck at the right wing as he dumps it in. Konovalov sends it further down up the right wing. And now it's Loko with possession in the offensive end. The play is onside as Kayumov used his speed to his advantage and almost dragged the puck around Huhtama, and Jokerit players are forced to hook him on the play. Penalty call is made. It's going to be a Loimoranta, and he's going to sit in the box for 2 minutes. Hooking is the call. We're going to watch some 4-on-4 hockey when the play resumes. Kirill Slepets wins the face-off. Loko take a quick shot. It goes wide, but now Pavlikov on the point with the puck. Slepets puts it further into the corner. Now Kovalenko, or Gizatulin rather. Pavlikov wins it over in the corner to Slepets. Slepets in the high slot with the biscuit. He spins and turns to get loose, and now it's Gizatulin with the puck. Tried to pass it to the point. Some miscommunication between Loko players, and now it's Jokerit in the offensive end battling for the puck and changing on the fly at the same time. There's 15 seconds remaining of this 4-on-4 situation as Slepets wheels into the offensive end and takes a shot. And that's a great shot. Kirill Slepets with his second of the tournament opens up the scoring. Loko in the lead, 1-0. What a wrister to rip it past Huhtema. Kirill Slepets from the left face of circle. Couldn't be more perfect place to put it. Loko get an early lead in the game. And after about 4 seconds, they will get their 5th man back out on the ice and will get a power play on top of that. What should have been great 2 minutes for Jokerit turned into an absolute nightmare for them. As first they got the power play cancelled. Now they're allowed a goal. And now they're down a man for a minute. Anahovsky with the puck in the neutral zone. Waiting for his teammates. Resets the play. And they're going to begin it from the defensive end. Kovalenko puts it off the boards. They go to the point with it. Along the blue line to Gromov. Gromov to the area behind the net. To another corner. Shot is taken. Huhtema with the stop. Rebound, and they score again. It's Nikita Anahovsky with a power play marker to put Loko up 2-0. Left, right, left. Loko are doing all the right things in the offensive end. And Nikita Anahovsky, the leading scorer of Loko, makes it 2-0 for his team. Things just went from bad to worse for Jokerit, as they have to win by 3 tonight. They're down by 2, which means they have to score at least 5 goals on this well-oiled locomotive machine. A daunting task, to say the least, as Jokerit just took a huge blow to the confidence as they allowed 2 goals in less than 5 minutes into the opening period of play.
Team Jokerit is now playing at full strength.
Get to see Eetu Pokinen, who started the tournament for the Jesters, but he's replaced by Jari Huhtema in this one. Earlier this year, in April, Under-18 Team Finland won gold medal at the IIHF Under-18 World Championship in Magnitogorsk and Chelyabinsk. The tournament was held, and Jari Huhtema was part of that team, but just barely, as some would say, as he played only 1 game, and it was in round robin against Team France that powerful Finnish side won 7-0, outshooting France 51-10. So Huhtema had to make just 10 stops in that blowout performance for his team. And it looks like Jokerit are getting another penalty. And it's Huhtema who's called for delay of game, so Loko go back on a power play. As Gromov puts it into the corner, and now they have it behind the net. One of the Finnish defensemen lost his stick for a second. Loko still was possession in the offensive end. They go D to D with it. Gromov back into the corner to the area behind the net now. To the point, shot is taken. Strezek Huhtema, rebound, They whack at it, and the puck is still loose. No call is made. Everybody's pushing everybody, it seems. As we get a look at Loko captain Georgi Ivanov. Kamalov was taking the initial shot for Yaroslavl, and then all hell broke loose. And both officials had their arms up, which indicates they must have seen the same thing. And it's Georgi Ivanov who's in the box for Loko. And it looks like Jaskilainen is going to join him in there. A couple of offsetting minors in this game. Jokerit players do not seem down, which is a good sign. They seem, it might be a little bit out of sync right now, but they definitely haven't given up on this game yet. But it's Loko who have the man advantage again as they win the faceoff in the offensive end. And Denisenko is looking for a passing lane. He finds it in the right face of circle as Danishkin takes his shot from the dot. Save made by Huhtema, but Loko regained possession. And now it's Denisenko back with it at the left wing. Taking a shot, it's blocked. Denisenko is back with possession. Fake move, and he establishes control at the half wall. Danishkin with the puck, back to Denisenko. Denisenko one-timer, and it goes wide of the net. Danishkin retrieves the puck, puts it to the hash mark. Zenchikov with the shot, now rebound. Danishkin shoots it again. Loko just all over this Jokerit team right now. And Zenchikov passed it to Danishkin. Danishkin with a cross-ice pass to Denisenko. A little bit inaccurate. Denisenko had to stop it with his skate. But now Denisenko still looking for the pass to Danishkin. It goes. Shot is blocked, but Danishkin with possession again. Denisenko. Couple of saves made by Huhtema right now. Danishkin with one-timer again, and it's Henriksen who has to make another block. A couple of them in a row. Denisenko with a wrister, and the puck goes out of play. Couple of two huge blocks by Henriksen right now, down low to keep it a tie game. And Huhtema had to make a few stops as well. Here's one of the blocks that Henriksen just made. Selfless play right there. Jokerit are doing their best to keep it at least a 2-goal game and maybe come back to offense after the penalty expires, of which there's just 10 seconds remaining now as Loko have to skate back into the neutral zone to retrieve the puck. And now Pavlikov puts it up the right wing. Kovalenko further down and in over the line it goes. Loko with possession in the corner. Anahovsky with a shot from the hash marks. Kovalenko finds the rebound but can't get a shot away. Anahovsky with a hit behind the net, and now Kovalenko battles for it in the corner, wins it. And Anahovsky skates back with it into the corner. Now the call could have been made. Anahovsky was indicating he was held. Shot from the point. Huhtema with a fetch rebound right in the blue pen. Loko almost made him pay for that. Now Anahovsky and Kovalenko battling for the puck in the corner. Kovalenko has it against the boards. Skates tried to move along the boards with it. Now Anahovsky with the puck in Gretzky's office. Turns away from his defenseman. Gets it to his teammate. It's Zenchikov who has it at the right wing. Pass to the point where there's some open ice. Point shot is taken. Anahovsky blocks it himself and goes for the line change. Loko looked really great early in this game. And now Gromov takes his shot in hopes of redirection. Huhtema now finally freezes the play. Loko just all over the Jesters. And they have a 2-goal lead. Now Loko's interest in this game not only to finally lock a spot in the semifinals, but also do their best to finish on top of the group to avoid playing HV71 in the semifinals. HV71 have already locked up their berth in the semis last night as they beat Red Bull from Salzburg 3-1. And it's Jokerit who seems to be the only match for Yaroslavl at this tournament so far. And a quick reminder, if you forgot, it's Yaroslavl and Jokerit who are the only reigning junior champions of their nations that are at the tournament. Gromov with possession in his defensive end. Up to the right wing it goes. They chip it into the offensive end. And have it in the corner now. Looking for a centering pass, but the Jesters give him no room. So they send him back to the area behind the net. Slipats with a nice move to get away from his defenseman. Now he out-muscles another defenseman, but still loses the puck. And now it's the Jesters. Just get out with it. In over the blue line, taking a shot. And Konovalov hits it up. 8 minutes and 23 seconds into the opening period of play. And as Konovalov made the latest stop, the faceoff is going to take place in Loko's territory. Some nice change for Helsinki. The Jesters made an adjustment to their top line, and instead of Mattilainen, who was centering for the first 2 games of the tournament, it's going to be Puikkonen, one of the newcomers to this Jokerit team. Nicholas Puikkonen, number 22, 19-year-old, who just joined the team from Sweden, played for Stockholm's Djurgårdens, and scored 7 goals and 26 points in 44 games in Super Elite last year. Obviously in Junior Super Elite. Terramata put his trust in him tonight as he's centering the top line for the Jesters. But it's now their fourth line that's out there with Tatro in the middle. And now it's Loko in over the blue line. Zenchikov with the steal and a shot from the hash marks. And Zenchikov makes it 3-0 for Loko. They're just running away. Absolutely devastating start for Huhtema and Jokerit. We're not even 10 minutes in, as Zenchikov might have put it out of reach for Jokerit, as now it's 3-0 Yaroslavl. And now the Jesters call timeout. They need to do something, and rather quickly, because the game is just slipping away from them right through their fingers. They got off to a good start and even got an early power play, only to lose it about a minute later. And then everything was just a downhill slide for them ever since. The 18-year-old Huhtema, who's making his debut at the tournament, allowed 3 goals already. Which means that the Jesters are up against a daunting task. They need to score 6 to make it to the semis. But then again, this is the world of junior hockey, which is the definition of uncertainty. Anything might happen, and we're still rather early in the game. But now it's Kavalenko with the puck on a 2-on-1 rush. Saucer pass is made, and Huhtema had to come across to make a huge save on Rybakov. So now Rybakov back with it in the offensive end. Centering pass, and he just misses his target. Konovalov comes out to play it, right? It was outplayed by Lukichov, his own defenseman. Just use Konovalov as a practice cone. Jokerit win the puck in the defensive end and put it into the neutral zone where Loko retrieve it, and now it's Tulin with a pass to the center, through the middle. They put it into the offensive end, but nobody has control of it, and now Jokerit dump it back in. Loko's back with possession. Long pass to Tulin. They connect. Now Tulin is slammed into the boards as Jokerit retrieves the puck and commands their offense. They skate through the neutral zone. Hag with the centering pass. It doesn't go through. And now Jokerit have to reset their offense as Rolpareine puts it back into his defensive end to reset the play. Reine with defensive mistakes. Lepets with the pass. Redirection in front. He's a job for Huftema, but Georgivanov puts it back to the blue line. Misul to Kayumov. Kayumov shoots, it goes wide. Now Misul keeps it in the offensive end. Kayumov harassing Jokerit players on the forecheck. Big defenseman Misul puts it deep into the offensive end and goes for the line change. And now Kayumov battling for it behind the net. They have it at the half wall. Ivanov attempts to move. Doesn't get anywhere with it. And now Jokerit able to put the puck back into the neutral zone. Now it's Ivanov, the captain. In over the blue line. To Slepets. Slepets to Kayumov. Looking for the return pass. It's blocked. Kayumov now battles for it in the corner. Along with Ivanov. And Kayumov gets it under control. Nice pass back to the blue line. Point shot is taken, but goes wide, and now Jokerit have it in the defensive end and chip it out from the defensive end into the neutral zone. Lovatsky to Pavlikov. Loko. Denisenko with the puck in the offensive end. Now Danishkin doesn't have a stick on him, but still battling for the puck. Denisenko finishes his check, but it's the Jesters who skate out of it, only to lose it again to Pavlikov. Pavlikov through the middle. Now Zenchikov. Denisenko is hit. And it's Jokerit who are in and over the blue line. Put it to the area behind the net. Off the board it goes. And Pavlikov tries to clear it over the blue line. They do. Denisenko with the handle. It's poked away from him, and now it's Jokerit back in possession with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining to play in the first period. Loko haven't scored for a few minutes now, but they still have a commanding 3-0 lead in hockey very early on in the game. They say it's the most dangerous lead in hockey. Spilenko almost steals the puck in the slots, but takes a very weak shot, and it's no problem for Huftema. So they say that 3-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey, and it's the one that Loko have now. Let's see if they can waste it. Doesn't look so far like they're gonna, but like I already said, it's junior hockey. And Dmitry Kosatkin knows it very well. He's the most decorated coach in junior hockey league history. Very young league, celebrating their 10th anniversary this year. This upcoming season is going to be number 10 in the history of junior hockey league. Dmitry Kosatkin won it twice, and then won Junior Hockey League Challenge Cup twice. Challenge Cup is an equivalent of Top Prospects game held by CHL every year in January in Canada. And just like in the CHL, it's the top players of the league that are invited to compete for the conferences, and top coaches as well. And Kosatkin won that cup twice to become the most decorated coach in league history. But now it's Loy Moranta on the breakout. Tries to put it through the middle, and it doesn't go through. Now it's Nikita Gromov off the boards. Clears it down the ice, and now it's Rolpareine, who logged a lot of minutes in his last outing against the Ottawa Capitals, as Loy Moranta tries to out-deke his way around Kovalov, but loses the handle, and now it's Rybakov who's carrying the puck down the left wing, looking for his options, puts it to the slot. The play was onside as Loko took the shot, and it went out of play. Nikita Anahovsky, who led Loko in regular season scoring last year, already has one of the goals in this game, as Loko still have the 3-0 lead. Igor Zenchikov and Kirill Slepets got the other markers, as Yaroslav are about to take face-off in the offensive end, and they win it. Attempt to shot from the hash marks. Now it's Jere Henriksen who has the puck in the offensive end. Nice pass to Thomas Tatro, who loses the handle, and now it's Loko who skated back with it into the neutral zone, and it's Lysian who dumps it in and goes chasing it. Jokerit. They gain their offense from the defensive end. Through the middle they put it. But Misu, giant defenseman on this Yaroslavl team, skates this safely to behind his net. Now he has it in the corner. Tries to put it back into the neutral zone, and it's intercepted, and Jokerit dump it back in. Konovalov comes out to play the puck. Lysian tries to clear it away to the neutral zone. He does, and now they in and over the blue line. Yumov takes a shot, and it goes wide of the net. Loko with their top line out there. But it's Mustonen who puts it in the middle, and Loko have to clear it away. Possible scoring chance for Jokerit just a moment ago. And now it's Pavlikov. Puts it through the middle with a nice pass, one-touch pass to Lukichov, who takes a shot. And Danishkin corrals the puck in the corner, puts it to the point. Shot is taken and blocked. And now it's the Finns coming to the offensive end. They're not going to stay there very long. It's Loko back with possession. And it's Grigory Denisenko with the biscuit on his handle. Battles for it in the corner. Zenchikov is looking to steal it away. But Jokerit get it into the neutral zone. There's a potential 2-on-1 for them, and Nikita Gromov diffuses the situation as he clears it from the slot. Puts it to the area behind his net. Gromov is back with the puck now at the half wall on his defensive end. Loko are making all these neat and quick little passes to cover a lot of ground in very short time. Kovalenko gets it in the neutral zone, skates down the left wing. Toe drag, shot taken. And it goes around the glass. Now Anahovsky to the half wall. It's Denisenko with all the moves to Anahovsky. Denisenko is looking for the return pass. There's no lane that Anahovsky sees, so he passes it back to the half wall to Denisenko, who loses the puck. He tries to steal it away with the hit, and he does. It's Anahovsky who resets the play in the defensive end for Yaroslavl now. Loko put it into the offensive end to go for the line change. Anahovsky tried to steal the puck away in the neutral zone. Loko get it in the defensive end. They have it at the left wing. There's a 2-on-1. Anahovsky is waiting for the puck. The pass is blocked. Burakov now gives it to Anahovsky, who takes a hard shot, and it's blocked by one of Jokerit's defensemen. Furious play right now by the Jesters as the puck goes out of play, and there's going to be a face-off taken in Yaroslavl's territory. Absolutely furious play by Kanninen at the other end of the ice to put an end to Loko's 2-on-1 offensive rush. And of course, this block right here is one of many that we've seen this period. Jokerit are doing their best to get back into the game, but they haven't been able to do it much. Right now is Jere Henriksen tries to skate out with it from the defensive end. It's stolen away from him by Chervonenko, who passed it to Gizatulin. Gizatulin with the attempt to pass it to the point. It's stolen away from them. But Loko in the offensive end. Again, Chervonenko circles the net. Puts it to the area behind the net now. Loko trying to create some room for themselves with individual skills. And as they have it at the half wall, to the point, lots of room. One-timer by Pavlikov, and Huchtema has to come up big. Fouled off. And his teammates put it into the offensive end again and go for the line change as there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to play in the first period. It's Mustonen, Puikkonen, and Ojantakainen that are out there for Jokerit. And there's going to be a penalty, and it's going to go against Jokerit. It's going to be slashing. And Loko's power play unit will go back to work. And it's Mustonen who's called for the slash, one of the alternate captains for Jokerit. He's in his 3rd Junior Club World Cup. And that's exactly as many as this Helsinki team has played at the tournament. He's been part of it every time. And now it's just over 2 minutes remaining to play in the first period. Loko get another power play. Nikita Gromov passed it along the blue line to the other end of the ice. They put it in the corner now. They have it behind the net. It's in the corner again. Gromov with a powerful shot which just whistles past the net. But Loko back with possession, and now Gromov has it at the point again. They put it in the corner. Centering pass. Backhand pass by Ivanov. And now it's Kovalov who takes the shot. That's blocked and goes to the side of the net. Gromov is deep in the offensive territory. Pass it to Ivanov along the blue line. Now it's Gromov again. Winds up, takes a shot. It's deflected, it would seem, and it goes into the net. It's 4-0 Loko with another power play goal. And Jokerit will now have to pull off a miracle to come back in this one. Looks like it went straight in. As Gromov sends it in with a clapper from the point. One of the 20-year-old players, Loko, further improved his team's huge lead. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and Huchtema is not having a good night. Ivan Kovalov draws the only assist on this latest marker. Danishkin wheels into the offensive end, puts it to the slot. They take another shot, and now this time Huchtema comes up with a save.
69.
Jokerit tried to keep it onside, but couldn't. And now the face-off is going to take place just outside of Yaroslavl's territory. Mr. Krasotkin still doesn't look very happy with his team's performance, although they are up 4-0 in the key game. Looking to lock up the top position in Group A. Last minute of play in the first period, as we hear announced. Okay. Kovalov makes another stop. He hasn't seen a lot of rubber in the opening 20. That looked like a bit of a dangerous shot. Kovalov, an experienced goaltender at this level, made the stop. The draw is going to have to be retaken. And it's Gizatulin who's going to take it. For Loko, he loses it, and now Jokerit tries to take a point shot. It's blocked and goes into the corner. There's just over 40 seconds remaining to play in the opening period. Loko reset their play, and Gromov gets the puck in his defensive end, puts it up the right wing. Now they have it in the offensive end. Gizatulin finishes his check, battles for the puck. Leeson corrals it, sends it to Gromov. Gromov goes along the blue line, gets the puck back. Gromov winds up, takes another shot straight at Huchtema, rebound, and Leeson tried to bury it. They still remain in possession. Gromov along the blue line. Point shot is taken. Another rebound. It still sits in the slot as Gizatulin tries to go for the wraparound and beat Huktema on the short side. And Huktema makes the stop. Lysen keeps the play alive. Now Gizatulin with the puck again, and he runs out of time. Loko with a dominant performance in the opening 20. And they have the commanding 4-0 lead in the game that Jokerit must win by 3. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case so far, but maybe it's going to change in the following 40 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
атрибутика Club. Поэтому далеко не уходим. Как только лед будет готов, мы обязательно устроим классное соревнование. Зрители, вам задание понятно? Вы готовы поддерживать участников? Давайте, 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 давайте! Влад готов? Павел готов? Тогда по моей команде стартую. 3, 2, 1, поехали! Давайте, давайте, прыгаем, прыгаем! Поехали! Оп, еще разок, прыгаем, прыгаем, прыгаем! Доехали, отлично! Теперь в руках оказываются клюшки и нужно попасть в ворота. Бросок номер 1, шайба в ворота. Отлично! Еще один бросок. И снова шайба в воротах. Влад, осторожней, Влад. Влад, ты в порядке? У тебя еще один бросок, у тебя есть время. Покажи, что ты можешь, что ты способен. Давай, поддерживать Влада. К сожалению, Влад не попадает в ворота, а Павел оказывается точнее и быстрее. Именно Павел побеждает. Именно Павлу эти аплодисменты как победителю. Именно ему достается фирменная бейсболка атрибутика Club. Ну а Влада мы благодарим за участие. Спасибо, что вышел. Давайте ему тоже поаплодируем. Громко поддерживаем участников. Ну и, конечно же, мы не можем оставить без аплодисментов Лео. Давайте, это Лео!
Оценка силы.
Welcome back to Sochi as we're getting ready for the second period of play between Jokerit and Loko Yaroslavl. A lot is on the line. Jokerit need to win this one by 3 to get to the semifinal round. But now it's Loko who have a commanding 4-0 lead after the first period. And they're up on the shot clock as well, and their advantage on the shot clock is even more shocking than on the scoreboard. It's 4-0 on the scoreboard, and it's 22-3 in terms of shots on goal in favor of Loko. This is the last game for these two teams in Group A. Loko have 6 points after 2 games, and Jokerit have only 3 as they beat Kunlun Red Star 5-1 and then went on to lose to the Ottawa Capitals 2 nights ago, 6-3. And since the Ottawa Capitals are expected to win their tomorrow's game, which is going to take place at noon in Sochi against Kunlun Red Star, and not only win it, but win it by a blowout is what everybody thinks is going to happen. Potentially, there's a chance that 3 teams in Group A will end up with 6 points. But for that to happen, Jokerit have to win tonight, and they're down by 4. There's a lot of time left to play in this game, so at least Jokerit get that working. So Janssen puts it in the middle. Puikkinen puts it in the corner. They set up offense. Ropereini headed blue, and now Ojantikainen attempted a centering pass. It was blocked. But Jokerit regained possession. Jaskilainen puts it back around the rim, and Ojantikainen is battling through it. Now it's Mustinen who puts it all the way to the other corner. And Ojantikainen tries to get his body in there. Puikkinen chases the puck. Gromov has it, shields it. Gives it to Georgi Ivanov. It's stolen by Ojantikainen. Pass in front, and they score. Mustinen scored just 51 seconds into the second period to give the Jesters some life. Jokerit are finally on the board, and they bring it back to 3. Excellent play by Valtteri Ojantikainen, one of the best Jokerit players at this tournament, with a centering pass as Georgi Ivanov gave up the puck behind his net. That's Ville Valtteri Mustinen, one of the veterans of this Jokerit side. Gives his team some hope. It's 4-1 early in the second period. So puts the puck in the neutral zone. Jokerit put it back in the offensive end.
Goal for team Jokerit, scoreman number 28.
And there's their second line with Machilainen, Kaho, and Lachnedik.
Assisted by number 39, Valtteri.
They try to steal it away.
Time 20-15.
He never looks happy. Now has very good reason. Be even less happy. That is humanly possible for this man. A long-time Torpedo and Lokomotive Yaroslavl captain back in the 90s and early 2000s. Now the head coach of their major junior team. Jokerit tried to keep the puck in the offensive end. It's Hänninen just whacking away at the blue line, and they get the puck under control as Kaho sends it back to his defensive end to reset the play, and now it's Kaho. Puts it into the offensive end, but now it's Vladislav Rybakov. Winds up, takes the shot. Huhtema makes a nice pass save. And now Jokerit tries to regain possession as the battle for it against the boards. Hänninen. It's Hänninen, Kaho, Pavolenko. And Rybakov now joins him there. It's Rybakov who comes out on top and sends it around the rim. Jokerit cheap it into the neutral zone. Kovalov picks it up and plays it to Glovatsky. Glovatsky back to Kovalov. Kovalov loses the hand of Glovatsky. He's there to provide some support. And now the Finns will into the offensive end. trying to take a shot away, but it's blocked, and now they have it in the corner. It's Hag to the point. Loimorant attempts a shot. Doesn't go through. Alexei Halme is out there towards the line. As Loko exits their zone. He's a Tulin. Loses the puck in the offensive end, but they retrieve it behind the net. And now they have some room on the left wing. Shot is taken by Chervenenko. Makes the stops. Zhuka was taking the shot. Center on this fourth line for Lokomotiv. We get some exchanges between the players after the whistle went off. Jokerit looked a lot more alive than they have been in the first period, and it wasn't that they just collapsed defensively or anything like that. It's just that Loko was that much better. And scored 4 nasty goals, to which the Jesters have answered once in this period. Opereine with the handle in his defensive end. Saucer pass attempt to the right wing. Cannot negotiate contact, and it's going to be icing. And we're going to see a face-off taken in Jokerit's end, which means that Jokerit players cannot go for the line change, but they haven't been out there for long. One give Loko a lot of advantage, but Loko still changed their players for that particular face-off. And Danishkin loses the draw. And now it's Ropareine tries to get away. And he passes it to the neutral zone. The wheel in over the offensive line. 2 on line chance for Jokerit. And Konovalov makes the stop on that latest shot. Musil skates into the offensive end. Danishkin has it now. Tries to circle the net. Slams on his brakes again and again. Finding room for Zenchikov. And now they have it at the half wall. It's Zenchikov with the puck. Cross-ice pass attempt to Danishkin, but hits somebody on its way. And the pass is incomplete. Now Thomas Tatro and his teammates dump the puck all the way to Loko's territory. And it's going to be another icing called against the Jesters. Jokerit found some scoring early in this period to get the game back to 3. But they still need 6 more. To get to the semis. Lukic up to the hash marks. They can't get a shot away, but now it's Anahovsky with the puck. From the corner to the point. Pavlikov fakes the shot, now goes for it. And it's blocked. Kovalenko has the puck behind the net. Centering pass. It slides all the way to the point. Pavlikov with it now. Takes a shot. And Huhtema gives it up. And Loko convert on a rebound. That looked like a soft shot for Huhtema. Or Pakinen rather, because they made the goaltending change in the intermission. And Pakinen looked like he had it, but fumbled with it. Loko players were right there to eat it up. Pakinen sees all of this shot as it was taken from the high slot by Pavlikov. It was supposed to be a pretty easy task for Pakinen. He still mishandled it. It went off his glove, and then he lost sight of it. And looks like Kovalenko scores his first goal of the tournament. Nikolai Kovalenko is obviously, as we have mentioned, probably 100 times at this Junior Club World Cup, but in case you missed it, he is the son of Andrei Kovalenko, Russian
157, top 24-36.
Nickname. Also wore number 51, just like his time. And now Zhukov, who has the puck in the offensive end with a nice move, passes to his teammate. Shot is taken by Giza Tulin. The Pakinen stops it. The Jesters put it back into the neutral zone. Rama goes D to D in his defensive end. awkward play, but Gromov is there to clear it up. And now it's Kirill Slepets, who winds up, takes his shot. And it's partially blocked on its way in and goes wide of the net. It's Jester's try to regain the puck. There's a lot of room given to Loko players, and they do it again. Krichkov passes it to the far post. It's a tic-tac-toe play. Loko improved their lead to 6-1. 5.5 minutes into the second period. And it's Georgi Ivanov, the captain, who makes it a 5-goal hockey game. There's your tick, there's your tack, and there's your toe. Georgi Ivanov scores on his follow-up chance as he hit the post on his initial attempt. Jokerit have gotten some life early in the period as they scored a quick one. But now it's even worse than it was before. Jokerit began the period with a 4-goal deficit. It has grown now to 5.
Assisted by number 78, Roman Bychkov, and number 93, Daniel Misil.
Cannavalo comes out of the net to play the puck. And it's Danishkin who's hold down. Might have been a trip call, but not as making. Loko with a 2-on-1 rush. Shot is taken in pocket and comes out on top. That could have easily been another goal for Loko. 7 minutes into the second period, 7 minutes and 1 second to be precise. And Loko are up 6-1 in the game where Jokerit must win by 3. Otherwise, they will proceed to compete for the 5th spot, where they will take on whoever gets the 3rd spot in the neighboring group, Group B, which consists of Devos, Trashinets, HV71, and Red Bull from Salzburg. HV71 from Jönköping, Sweden, clinched the semi-final spot. They were the first team to do that as they beat Red Bull 3-1 in a very convincing style. And Loko are on their way to do the same. They clinched the 1st spot in Group A. Loko began the tournament with a 4-2 win over the Ottawa Capitals. Very easy outing against the Red Star.
Time 26-23.
And now it's Jokerit that they've taken on, and they're short-handed, but they have 6-1 lead now. It's Jokerit. Hag could have taken the shot from the slots. Couldn't do that, but Loko give up the puck, and that creates a very dangerous scoring chance for Hag. Spin around and try to score like that, but couldn't do that. But they regain possession in the offensive end as Hag battles for the puck with Pavlikov. Loko get the puck. It's Nikita Anahovsky with the puck, and he just dumps it in straight on Pokinen, who plays it to his side. There's just over a minute remaining to play for Jokerit on this power play. As they begin their rush from the defensive end, Ro Pareine puts it to the left wing. They get into the zone, and now it's Loimoranta with the puck in the middle of the zone. Wheels around, passes it to Henriksen. Henriksen to back to Loimoranta. Loimoranta has it at the half wall, looking for a shot. To Henriksen. Henriksen shoots, and it's blocked by Kakko in the slot. Henriksen. To the slot it goes. What a save by Henriksen to keep it in the offensive end and then keep the play alive. It's Loimoranta with the puck. He's wheeling around the face of circle. Now he has it at the half wall. Puts it quickly to the slot. They take a shot from the high slot. It's Henriksen. He got the shot away, but nothing came out of it. And Loko dumped it down the ice to kill off the remainder of the penalty. We're 8 minutes into the second period. Loko go back to playing full strength, and they have the commanded 6-1 lead. Now there's another whistle. Something happened behind the play, way back in Loko's territory, it would seem, and we're going to see another penalty. Not so sure what it's about. It happened behind the play, as we mentioned, but it looks like they're dragging Kovalenko out from the bench. And they are. Kovalenko's kicked to the bench, and looks like this is the incident. There has been contact made by Kovalenko in his defensive end, and the official was right there, saw everything that happened. And Kovalenko is going to sit out for a deuce, so Jokerit, who came up short on their latest power play, are going to go back at it and try again. They're down by 5, and they need to win this one by 3. Now would be the perfect start for that comeback. As Jokerit crosses the red line, puts it in the zone, put it to the far corner. Loko tried to chip it back into the neutral zone, and now they dump it down the ice, and Pokinen comes out to play the puck. But it's going to be Denisenko with the move, who gets away from his defenseman and puts it back into the neutral zone. They skate down the defensive end with it to kill as much time as possible, and they do. Now Pokinen has to play it around the rim again as Denisenko with a huge hit on the forecheck before he heads over for the line change. Now Jokerit get it in over the blue line, only for it to be tossed out. And now it's Zenchikov who carries it down the right wing, puts it to the slot, and Pokinen has to freeze the plays. Pavlikov is down on the ice. Looks like he was hit in the face. He's not having a good time, Pavlikov, who was one of the leading defensemen for Loko. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look good. As Mustonen just elbows him right in the face. That can't feel too good. Well, this Pavlikov had his mouth guard in place. He gets to keep all of his teeth because of that. Gotta wonder if the official saw that, because it happened a little bit behind the play. It looks like Mustonen is going to get his penalty because he's headed to the box now. Ville Valtteri Mustonen represented Jokerit at all 3 Junior Club World Cups that the team appeared at. One of the older players on the team. He's 20 years old, one of the alternate captains, and he gets a 2-minute minor and a 10-minute misconduct by the looks of it, as Alexei Halme is also headed to the box. Ville Valtteri Mustonen scored the only goal for Jokerit tonight. That came very early in the second period of play to give Jokerit a ray of hope, which was then given away as Loko got 2 more markers from Nikolai Kovalenko and Georgi Ivanov. And now it's some 4-on-4 hockey that we're going to watch for about 30 seconds. And we're closing in on the halfway mark of the second period. Kovalov to Gromov. Gromov tried to put it through the middle, and there's a delayed offside, so local players couldn't touch the puck, otherwise the play would have been blown dead. And now Jokerit are trying to reset their offense as Anahovsky and Slepets are out there on the forecheck for Loko. Jokerit dump it around the rim. Lachnanek was looking for it to steal it away. And now Loko gets their fuse men back out on the ice, and they back to playing full strength. Kovalenko picks up the puck, tries to skate to the slot. The pass doesn't go through. Anahovsky is battling for it now. Kovalenko finishes his check behind the net. Grabs the puck behind the net. Centering pass. Shot is taken and fucking comes out big. Now Kovalov winds up, fakes a shot, puts it back to the point. Anahovsky was the shot now. It hit somebody on its way as it was sliding past the goal. And Loko retrieved the puck. Kovalov to Artur Kayumov. Kayumov to the slot to Kovalenko. One more pass, and they score. What a beauty that is. Loko with a pass in play to make it 7-1 as they score another power play goal. And it's going to be Bychkov who's going to be credited with the marker. An absolute beauty by the men in red. Loko just great with these short passes, being tight around the net. We've seen them make them over and over and over and over again tonight, and they seem to be working. Jokerit just give up too much space to this very skilled Loko team around their net, and as a result, they're down by 6. It's 7-1. And it's getting worse by the minute for Jokerit.
Assisted by number 16, Artur Kayumov, and number 51,
Gleason attempted to dangle his way to the slot, lost the puck, and now it's Jokerit who dump it in and look to create something offensively. Loko clear it up the left wing, but it stays in the zone. And Ojantakainen is battling for it at the boards. Lysian wins the puck and puts it down the ice, so Loko could get the line change. Now Jokerit do the same thing. Smart defensive play by Loko, and now it's Musil who puts it up the right wing. Musil has it on his handle again, and now it's Denisenko. Gains the speed. He's got silky smooth hands, this kid. 15th pick overall by the Florida Panthers this year at the NHL entry draft. Now it's Lachnevic who puts it to the right wing. Lachnevic almost gets it back in the middle, and now it's going to be almost a breakaway chance for Loko. The play was onside, but Denisenko couldn't get the puck under control in time, and the opportunity was wasted. Now Denisenko puts it back into his defensive end for reset. Zenchikov crosses the blue line, puts it to his left, and it's Danishkin who's out there to help him. Zenchikov is back with possession, puts it around the rim, and now it's going to be Denisenko who curls away from his defenseman. Nice move by Denisenko. Another nice move, being tight. It's just being so arrogant with all the dangles around Jokerit's defense. Jokerit remain in possession, and Denisenko finally loses the puck behind the net, and Jokerit are able to put it in the neutral zone. They wheel into the offensive end, but lose the handle and have to chip it to the area behind the net. And Loko get it back over into the neutral zone, only to lose it second after. And now they have it at the left wing. Henriksen attempted a centering pass, it didn't go through, and now it's Lepets. Now it's Anahovsky who passes it to Kayumov. Kayumov, Chicago Blackhawks prospect. It's Lepets back with possession. Kovalov all the way across the ice along the blue line. Shot is taken, rebound. Kovalov keeps the play alive. Puts it through the middle. The play is still onside. The linesman indicates. Kayumov to Lepets. Lepets with the move to get away from his defenseman. Curls away from another defenseman. Has it in the corner with a lot of room. Puts it to the blue line. Kovalov whiffed on a shot, and now it's Henriksen who tried to get one on net on Konovalov, but couldn't do that as Kovalov was back in his defensive end to break up the play. There's just over 5 minutes remaining to play in the second period. Loko with a 7-1 lead, and Jokerit trying their best to create something offensively. as Loko steals the puck. Kayumov pass it to Ivanov. Ivanov is waiting for his teammates to complete the line change as he gives the puck to Nikita Gromov, who's got one of the goals for Yaroslavl tonight. And now it's Ivanov with a nice move to skate through the neutral zone. He's up against almost everybody on Jokerit. To the slot, they take another shot. What wizardry we see by this Lokomotiv team when it comes to passing plays. This is just unbelievable. A well-deserved 7-1 lead they have in this game so far. And look, they very well might further improve it by the end of the night. As it's Rybakov with a backhand shot on a wraparound attempt. And it doesn't go through, and Kovalenko and Anahovsky still buzz around the net looking for a scoring chance. Now it's Lysin. Out muscles Jokerit's forwards to get the puck from them. Now they're just piling up bodies against the boards in Loko's territory. It looks like there's a fight going on against the boards. There definitely is. We see some punches being thrown by Misul as he has his helmet off. There's definitely going to be a penalty for that, because Misul definitely lost his cool. It might be even a game misconduct, because there's no fighting allowed at the tournament. But at least for now, he's being put in the sin bin. So it might be just 2 minutes for roughing with a potential 10-minute misconduct. On top of that, the official has his notepad out. It's not an easy call to make. There was a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and they have to talk about it to get it right. Not an easy situation for these 4 men in stripes, but it's only the 2 of them who have to get it right. Linesmen are there just to provide their support and their vision of the situation. Loko had a 4-1 lead 10 minutes into their last game against Kunlun Red Star from China. And then, as their head coach described it, they got arrogant with their play. And in the end, won only 8-1. It looks like it's Bustanin again. Loko players don't seem to like him very much, as he just was punched several times by Misul, his giant defenseman on Yaroslavl. Either way, it doesn't look like Loko are being arrogant with their plays right now, and they just keep on piling up goals and continue to do well. And this is what Misul didn't like about this last play, as he wrestled Mustonen down onto the ice and just let it rain on him with the punches. Something might have been said as well during that episode. And now we're going to see a face-off take place in the offensive end for Jokerit, who end up with a power play, as Misul gets a double minor for roughing.
Double minor penalty for roughing. Time.
That's a pretty good chance for Jokerit to get something going. Maybe get a couple of goals out of it, and then see what happens. You gotta take steps in the right direction. And they can certainly start with this one as they get to the hash marks. That shot is taken, but Konovalov makes the stop. Lachnevik could have buried on the rebound with a backhand shot, and it didn't fall through for him. Now Loimaranta with a wrist shot. Loko appeal, there should be a penalty on that, as Loimaranta just banged the stick away from one of Loko players. And Yaroslav will have a pretty good case to appeal for slashing in this matter. Loimaranta just bangs it away from Glavatsky's hands. Let's see what the call is going to be. Because if Loimoranta gets the call, that's going to reduce Jokerit's power play time by half. It looks like that's not going to be the case. And another faceoff is taking place in Loko's territory. They win it. Gromov sends it to the other end of the ice. As Denisenko gets tripped by one of the officials. Shot is taken, and Konovalov easily gloves it. It's Valtteri Oyantikainen, one of the best players for Jokerit at this tournament. Began it with a hat-trick performance against Kunlun Red Star Heluzan in their very first game of the tournament, and then he added a couple of assists to that, including the one on Jokerit's only marker of the night so far, which occurred earlier in this period, in the very first minute of it. But they need way more out of him, as they're down by 6 and they must win it by 3. It's almost, they're up against seemingly impossible task. But we have seen some weird things happen in junior hockey. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining to play in the period, and almost just as much on Jokerit's power play. As Ropereine resets to play, and now they skate in over the blue line with a nice move to get to the slot area, but nothing comes out of it. Now Loimoranta, under pressure, bangs it off the boards to give it to Mattalainen. Mattalainen gains some speed, passes to Lachmannik. Lachmannik gives it to his teammate. It's Loimoranta again with it. Skates into the zone, sets up play at the point, waits for the return pass. He's wide open, Loimoranta, and he's got the shot. Takes it away, and Konovalov makes the stop, and now it's cleared all the way down the ice. And Jokerit skate back to retrieve it. Pass it on the left wing. There's some room over there. Pass in front to Lachmannik. Can't get the blade of a stick on the puck, and Denishkin attempts to clear it up the left wing, doesn't go through. Now it's shot is taken by Sophie Hag. Konovalov makes another stop. As Loko clear it down the ice again. Fake move to get loose, and Jokerit will get some fresh troops out there and go for another offensive rush. Up the right wing it goes. They get it in the zone. Oyantikainen with it on his handle, pass in front, and Gizatulin intercepts it and clears it back into the neutral zone. That is a looking pass by Oyantikainen over there. But nothing comes out of it. Now it's Ropereine, who puts it through the middle, connects with his teammate as they skate into the offensive end with it, but lose control of it. And now it's Denisenko with his dangerous arsenal of moves. Pavlikov for a one-time shot to Kiyuma. Can't get a shot away. And scoring opportunity is wasted. That looked like another pretty passing play by this very skilled Loko team. Now there's 20 seconds that is remaining on Jokerit's power play. They have a deep in the offensive end in the battle for the puck against the boards. But it's Gromov, the 20-year-old, who comes out on top. And now Loko clear it down the ice for the remainder of the penalty. Denisenko finishes his check. And the arm of the official is up. Denisenko is going to get 2 for, I think it's going to be called board in. And Jokerit will begin the third period with another man advantage. Denisenko just smashed Jaskelainen into the boards behind Jokerit's net in the offensive end. Denisenko is known for taking these, as they call them, unnecessary penalties. That's one problem that is mentioned when you talk about Denisenko and the talent that he brings to the table. That's one of his shortcomings that he would definitely like to address if he wants to make it deep into professional career. We didn't hear them finish the period with the horn, but that concluded the action for the second period of play, and Loko are up by 6. It's 7-1 Yaroslavl after 40 minutes of play as Musinin got the only marker for the Jesters, but it is just too little for this Finnish side. And when we'll come back, it's going to be Loko against Jokerit in the final 20.
Сейчас, пока у нас есть время и возможность, мы устроим еще одно небольшое, но интересное мероприятие. На этот раз оно носит название «Хоккейный лимбо». В нем у нас есть 6 участниц. Девчонки, давайте выстроимся, чтобы все вас видели. Давайте выстраиваемся рядочком. И давайте познакомимся. Откуда приехали и как вас зовут?
Елена из Сочи.
Елена из Сочи, аплодируем ей, если есть сочинцы здесь. Дальше.
Светлана, Омск.
Светлана из Омска.
Ирина, Тверь.
Ирина из Твери. Поддерживаем, поддерживаем, поддерживаем.
Маша из Липецка.
Маша из Липецка.
Александра из Сочи.
Александра из Сочи и
Шура из Сургута.
Шура из Сургута. Вот так зовут наших участниц. Что нужно делать, я думаю, вы все уже прекрасно догадались. Но на всякий случай я коряво покажу. Потому что я себя знаю, будет коряво. Итак, по очереди. Грациозно, красиво. Не так, как я, а красиво. Идем, отклоняясь назад, проходим под клюшкой. И идем на следующий круг. Та из вас, кто лучше всех и ниже всех пройдет, та и победит и заберет наш приз. Это фирменная бейсболка от компании Атрибутика & Club. Задание понятно? Что ж, после громких аплодисментов мы начинаем. Поехали! Давайте, пошла первая участница. Не стесняемся, проходим. Пока все четко, пока никаких проблем нет. Первый круг пройден, опускаем немножечко ниже. Давайте, танцуем, не стесняемся. Еще один круг пройден, круг номер 3. И снова никаких проблем. Снова все проходят просто идеально. Задание немножечко усложняется. Поехали. Стараемся отклоняться только назад. Играем честно. Играем весело, получаем удовольствие. Ну а зрители, поддерживаем участниц! Что же, пока идем легко. Начинаем выполнять задание. Поехали дальше. Отклоняемся назад. Вот так. Отлично. Отлично. И вновь все справляются. Но становится сложнее. С каждым разом, с каждым кругом становится сложнее. И снова пройдем еще ниже. Отклоняемся назад, не вперед, назад. Ай-яй-яй. Вот так вот, отлично. Дальше. Мне кажется, но некоторые уже справляются с трудом. Зато весело. Вот так вот, отлично. И снова круг пройден. Ну что ж, по ощущениям это будет непросто, по ощущениям это финал. К сожалению, это мы не можем зачесть. Это тоже не считается. Вот смотрите. Ай-яй-яй, справились!
Welcome back to Sochi, where the third period of game between Loko and Jokerit is about to take place. It's a final game for these two clubs. In round robin, this is Group A action. Jokerit need to win this one by 3 in order to make the semi-final round. Loko need to win it, period. Even if they win it in overtime, they will proceed to the next round. But so far, it's been all Loko and no Jokerit. Jokerit have been outshot 33-13 and outscored 7-1. And Jokerit are up a daunting task. First to score 6 goals to tie the game up and then score 3 more to make the semis. That's a lot of negative information if you're a Jokerit fan, but if you're looking for a positive, the Jesters will begin the third period of play with a power play as Grigory Denisenko got a minor for Borden late in the second period. Vili Valtteri Mustinen was given a 10-minute misconduct, so that's why he's in the penalty box.
Холдинг РЖД – ключевой участник рынка грузовых и пассажирских перевозок в России с почти двухвековой историей. Мы перевозим более миллиарда тонн.
So that's 9 goals
пассажиров каждый год.
that Jokerit must score in this very period in 20 minutes
Мы развиваем современные
to make the semi-finals. Anything less, and they are out of contention.
проекты развития инфраструктуры и логистики, управления активами и подготовки кадров.
Final game of Group A will take place tomorrow at noon at this very rink, Shaiba Ice Arena, as the Ottawa Capitals, the Canadian team, is going to take on Kunlun Red Star Heiluzan from China. Kunlun Red Star Heiluzan entered the tournament as the heavy underdog and looks like it's going to remain in that status till the very end, as they lost their first game to Jokerit 5-1, and their next outing was against Loko and they lost it 8-1, and both of the goals that they scored were kind of fluke goals too. Loko just made a horrible defensive mistake to let Kunlun score on them. And Atsutoki, Jokerit's netminder, didn't look too sharp. Gave in Yi. Took a shot from the blue line. And the puck fumbled into the net. So it looks like there's going to be another blowout loss for Kunlun tomorrow. But if Jokerit will lose by 6 as they are losing right now, it's not even going to matter, as the Capitals will get their second playoff berth in Group A. Jokerit have the puck in the offensive end. Topi Hack attempts a shot, and it was blocked, and now they battle for it in the corner. Topi Hack is one of the returning players, number 10, for Jokerit from last season, when the Finnish team ended up with the 3rd worst record in Junior SM Liga and almost got relegated to a lower division, trying to turn it around with new head coach this year. And so Jantikainen shoots it from the point. It's blocked by a lot of players in front, and now Loko are unable to clear it all the way down the ice. Tomas Tacho has the puck, centering pass, and it hits Oleg Masul. Tacho remains in control. So Jantikainen at the point. And it's stolen away from him. And Loko with a potential breakaway chance that Vladislav Rybakov can get around Jantikainen. And Jokerit now have to steal the puck away from Loko, as Kirill Slepas is killing off the dying seconds of that penalty. Kokinen keeps the puck in play. Jokerit have it.
Команда Локо играет в полном составе. Team Loko is playing at full strength.
Goes into the half wall. Matilainen tried to deke around his defenseman, only to lose the puck, and now it's Nikita Anahovsky with a risky defensive play, but it works out for him. And Loko chip it back into the neutral zone. Call is made, and it's going to be offside called against Loko, as Anahovsky gives the puck to the linesman. At last year's tournament, Jokerit began with a win, just like they did this year. In Sverdlovsk region, they defeated Davos 3-2 in their tournament opener, and then lost every single game at the tournament that ended up finishing dead last. Loko tried to keep the puck in the offensive end as 20-year-old Nikita Gromov puts his body in a way, takes a shot, and it's blocked. They still have it under control, only to give it up seconds later. And now Jokerit put it to the left wing. There's nobody there, and Nikita Gromov skates in with it to force another offside call. Loko sent out their fourth line. Out there was Gizatulin, Zhukov, and Chervenenko. They've been getting some decent ice time at this tournament, despite being the fourth line. And now Gizatulin pokes it over to the right wing. And it's Zenchikov who's chasing the puck. Zenchikov is being shoved into the boards, and there's going to be a penalty called against Jokerit after that. But Misul is with the puck, calls for it back. They take a shot from on top of the left circle, goes wide. And now there's another, looks like there might be another call that is going to go against Loko, as Loimoranta was hit right at the boards. So that's Zenchikov with a hit on Loimoranta that might be called. But this one is definitely called. Kerkainen just shoved Zenchikov into the boards, and Zenchikov gets the call against Loimoranta as well. So it's going to be two penalties in one shift, one right after another. And that means we're going to watch some 4-on-4 hockey. Tero Mata and Dmitry Krasotkin were both defensemen back in their playing days, but they were very different kind of defensemen, while Tero Mata was a your typical classic stay-at-home defensive-minded defenseman. Dmitry Krasotkin was actually an offensive-minded defenseman, more or less. Scored quite a few points back in his days.
2 minutes for cross-checking. Penalty team Loko, number 6-15.
Danov steals the puck at the far blue line, shields it as he skates into the offensive end. All the way down to the corner with a nice move to create some room for himself. Still has the puck now, passed it to the point. Ivanov is back with the puck in the high slot. Passed it to the right wing in front of the net for Kayumov. He could not negotiate contact, and now Kayumov with the puck on his backhand as he shields it and circles the net. Kayumov's centering pass for Rybakov, who tries to score in a wraparound. Can't quite do that, and Loko still have it at the blue line. Kayumov with the puck on top of the right circle. Pass it to Rybakov. Rybakov skates to the high slot as Loko change on the fly. Nikita Gromov, freshman out there, has it at the point, sends it around the rim for Rybakov to pick up. Back to Gromov it goes. Gromov with another shot. It's tipped in front by Kovalenko and goes wide. But now Gromov is back with the puck at the point. Fake shot as he passes it to Rybakov, who has it behind the net. Rybakov is bumped into and he loses control of the puck as there's less than 30 seconds remaining of this 4-on-4 situation. Jokerit give up the puck just as they gain the zone. Now it's Kovalenko with the speed coming into the slot. Takes a shot and it's blocked by Jokerit defense. Jokerit dump it in. It's Jaskilainen. Konovalov with a fake pass as he sends it to the blue line. Anahovsky resets the play as he passes it to his defensive end. Kovalov now has it in the safety of the area behind his own net. Pass it to Gromov. Long pass. As again the zone slip pass with a hard slap shot that whistles wide of the net. And now Loko attempt to skate with it to the slot. Not successful. Misul to the neutral zone. Slip pass to Danishkin. Danishkin shoots puck in with a save. And the puck goes over the net. Misul has it now. He passes it to the half wall. Slip pass switches the play to the other wing. Jokerit are able to gain control of the puck as they try to pass it to the neutral zone. Doesn't go through. Anahovsky with the intercept. Puts it to the slot to Danishkin, but Danishkin couldn't get there in time. And now it's Misul in the neutral zone with a risky pass to Anahovsky, on which he connects. Anahovsky with a nice move attempt. Almost pulled it off. Maintained in control. Misul sends it around the rim. Miscommunication by local players. And Jokerit take the puck in their own end. Long pass attempt. They fly into the zone now. They have some room. Centering pass, which slides all the way to the point. They couldn't get it under control, and now it's in their defensive end. Loko are being aggressive on the forecheck, and they steal the puck away. Now it's Pavlika with it at the point. He takes a point shot, and it goes into the corner. The battle for it behind the net now. And it's Chervenenko who comes out on top. He's looking to make a cross-ice pass to Zhukov, who's been calling for it for several seconds now. Pavlikov with it at the point. They put it in the corner. Lysin skates there behind the net, expecting the pass. Doesn't get it. Now Loko with possession at the point. Point shot is taken. Goes wide, and Jokerit dump it down the ice. And there's going to be icing called on the play. And some very tired men on Jokerit are out there as Loko go for the change. And when the play resumes, they will have an offensive zone face-off. And Yaroslavl had advantage at the draw when it came to draws throughout 40 minutes. And with the one face-off, they can set up plays in the offensive end, which they have been really good at tonight and throughout the tournament. It looks like it's Loimoranta who wins the face-off in the defensive end. Loimoranta with Halme. Halme has it on a stick. Pass in front of the net to Loimoranta, and they fail to negotiate contact, but another centering pass go through it. Halme takes a shot, and Konovalov makes the save. They send it around the rim, and now it's Ivanov who has the puck behind the net. Battling with Loimoranta. Loimoranta almost got it, but lost it to Gromov, and now Loko have it in the neutral zone. Kayumov to Kovalov, who tried to give it back to Kayumov and couldn't do that. And now Jokerit caught offside. Faceoff is going to take place right outside of Loko's territory. And as we get another look at this pass by Halmo, who hits the best in the skate, the puck almost went in. It's still 7-1 in the third period of play. We're closing in on its halfway mark. And it's going to be Danishkin's line that's going to take the draw for Yaroslavl. One of the most productive lines that boast Denisenko, Danishkin, and Zenchikov. Number 15, Zenchikov, was right on your screen right now. He scored Loko's first goal of the tournament against the Ottawa Capitals on a power play, as Grigory Denisenko picked up the secondary assist, the one that really opened up the play. Jokerit switched the play to the left wing. The shot on net is taken from the left wing, and Konovalov makes the stop. Ville Valtteri Mustonen was taking the shot. One of the leaders of this team has gotten himself into quite a few conflicts in this one already. But the game has cooled down a lot in this third period in comparison to the other 40. Anahovsky with the pass up front. Shot is taken. Pokinen made the stop. Second before the net was dislodged. Kovalenko tried to drive it through. Reminding us of his father and a very similar style back in his playing days. Andrew Kovalenko is now head of Players Association in the Continental Hockey League. His son was born in Raleigh, North Carolina, and has dual citizenship. Nikolai Kovalenko has Russian and American passports. Pavlikov with a nice move to get away, and even a better pass to get the puck to the area behind the net. Pavlikov sends it flying from the blue line. Pokinen gloves it down. Jokerit started the game with Jiri Huhtema between the pipes, but he was replaced by Eetu Pokinen after first period of play. As Loko scored 4 goals in the opening 20. Jokerit had none. The only goal Jokerit did score came in the first minute of play in the second period and was goal by Ville Valtteri Mustonen, number 28. Jokinen are unable to clear the puck into the defensive end, but the puck takes a weird bounce. And now it's Kovalov who has it in his defensive end. And Gromov picks it up behind his net now. Off the boards into the neutral zone it goes. And Leeson tries to muscle his way past 2 Finnish defensemen. Does so. Loko have possession in the offensive end. Chervenenko to Leeson. Back to the point. Misul takes a shot and misses it just wide. And now Pokinen freezes the play again, as there's 10 minutes and 6 seconds remaining to play in the third period. Loko get another offensive zone face-off. And it's their top line that's out there. It's Georgi Ivanov, Kirill Slepets, and Artur Kayumov, the Chicago Blackhawks prospect, who was selected 50th overall 2 years ago. There's a call on the play, and it looks like it's going to go against Loko captain Georgi Ivanov, or at least he's the one trying to talk the ref out of it. But it is going to go against Ivanov for this hold on Loimoranta. As we can see, Grigory Denisenko, number 14, is to the right of Ivanov. Still in the sin bin, as he has gotten a 10-minute misconduct on top of his 2-minute warden minor that he's got late in the second period.
2 minutes for holding time, 50:05.
But that's obviously about to expire as we are passing through the halfway mark of the period now. So Jokerit are out there with a man advantage. But Loko win the faceoff and send it all the way across the ice. Pokinen plays the puck behind his net, and Roppereine picks it up, starts to play up the right wing. They put it through the middle now. and drive it to the area behind the net, only to lose it. And now Loko have a chance to clear it down the ice again, which they do. Kovalenko intercepts a quickening pass. Kovalenko with possession in front of the net, and they score. That's a shorty. Great work by Nikolai Kovalenko to set up Vladislav Rybakov for an easy one. And Loko go up 8-1 with the short-handed marker. And not only Kovalenko steals the puck on the forecheck in the corner, he does it against arguably best Finnish defenseman in Roope Räty. Sets up Rybakov, who's been scoring a lot of goals at this tournament. And he gets another one tonight.
С передачей Николая Коваленко номер 51, шайбу забросил Владислав Рыбаков номер 12.
It's 8-1 Loko now with this latest short-handed marker by Rybakov, but Jokerit still have a power play. And there's about a minute of it left as they battle for the puck in the neutral zone. And Henriksen bangs it off the wall to pass it to Loimoranta. Loimoranta back to Henriksen, who has speed. Back to Loimoranta. Loimoranta crosses the line, puts it into the corner for Matilainen, who has been demoted from the top line to the left wing of the second line. Hasn't worked out for them yet. Loimoranta to the slot. They take a shot. Lachnevic could have scored it, but Konovalov jammed the door. The play is still on. There's 20 seconds remaining on Jokerit's power play as Gromov puts his stick on the puck, blocking the shot. Kovalov is battling for it now in the corner. Almost wins the battle. Loimoranta to the corner. To the point they go with it. They have it on top of the right face of circle. Matilainen to Loimoranta. Loimoranta with the move, trying to get away. Can't quite do that. And now they pass it to Georgi Ivanov, who's fresh out from the penalty box. Ivanov drives it to the net, takes a backhand shot. And Pakinen comes out big. But Ivanov stays aggressive on the forecheck, steals the puck, passes it to Misul. At the blue line, Misul gives it back to Danishkin. Danishkin shoots it and it goes wide. Gizatulin picks it up at the left wing. And the play is called offside. Or rather, there was high sticking involved, as we see official indicating. And it's going to go against Jokerit. High sticking is the call, so it's now going to be Yaroslavl with the man advantage. They just scored a shorty. Let's see if they can get a power play marker to pair it with. As we get another look at the high sticking call, I'm not sure that was the exact episode where it happened, but it's Henriksen, one of the top Jokerit defensemen, who ends up in the sin bin. And Loko's power play unit will go back to work. They have been successful today. A couple of times, actually, as they scored 3 power play goals. First it was Anahovsky, then Nikita Gromov with their huge clapper. And then Roman Bechkov, another defenseman, also found the back of the twine. There's just over 7 minutes remaining to play in regulation. And Loko are up 8-1. That's the exact final score. The bit Kunlun Red Star 2 nights ago. Now Denisenko gains some speed, flies through the neutral zone, circles the net, pass it to the point. Back to Denisenko it goes. Denisenko has the puck, tries to wrist it, but it's blocked, but they remain in control of the puck. Zenchikov with a cross switches the play. Danishkin to the point, back to Danishkin. Danishkin cross eyes to Denisenko. Denisenko can't get it under control. Danishkin finds the loose puck in the face of circle, pass it to the point, and he couldn't negotiate contact with his teammates. Kind of a long pass to Misul up front. They take a shot, and Potkinen makes the stop. They keep it in the offensive end with over 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Misul to the half wall. It's Zenchikov. Zenchikov to the corner. Zhukov takes a shot. Their forced liner. Misul battles for it in the blue paint. And with 6 minutes remaining on the clock, Potkinen freezes the play. What a great long pass by Konovalov to create the scoring chance for Misul, who has 1 goal at this tournament already in the previous 2 games. Could have scored another one just right now. As Loko with possession at the point, they move it to the half wall. Zhukov has the puck. It was a healthy scratch in the previous outing against Kunlun. Passed it to Gizatulin. It's the force line that gets some power play time. And Lukichov, who's in the force defensive pairing, puts it to the corner. They switch the play to down the corner. They try to take a shot on the short side. Zhukov was. Couldn't find any opening. Now they shoot it from the point, and Potkinen puts it to the side. Gizatulin to Zhukov to the slot. Chaos develops. And Jokerit clear it down the ice. And there's going to be now an icing call called against the Jesters. Pero Mata doesn't have an easy job right now, as his team down by 7 in the game where they must win by 3. And somehow it doesn't seem plausible that they will score 10 goals in 5 minutes against this very strong Loko Yaroslavl team. And yet, there's still 5 minutes remaining to play, and he can't just quit. Not an easy job. Kayumov with all their spins and turns in the corner. Kayumov is back with the puck, shooting from the hash marks. Whistles wide of the net. Slepats picks it up. Puts it on his backhand, skates to the high slot. To the right wing for Nikita Gromov. Nikita Gromov with a shot through the slot. And now it's Kayumov who has it in the corner at the left wing. Loko just all over this Jokerit side. Gromov with the shot, and it's blocked in front. Kayumov with a nice move behind the net. And a lot of room, but puts it to the slot, but there's nobody there. Loko still with possession at the blue line. To Gromov on the far side. To the high slot. Kovalov with a fake move. Can get a shot away. Pass it back to Gromov. Gromov to the half wall. Back to Gromov. It goes just a bit inaccurate, and the pass is incomplete. So Jokerit get the chance to go for the line change. As Loko do the same, and Kovalov will reset the play. Puts it to the left wing. And finds Rybakov, who puts it back to the area behind his own net. Kovalov off the boards into the neutral zone. Roperaine does the same. Trying to put it into the offensive end, couldn't do that, and Anahovsky switches the play. Miscommunication by local players who tried to go for the line change when the pass was coming to them. And now the play is called offside. So after the buzzer, it is going to be official. Loko is going to finish on top of Group A. And in the semi-final round, they will play against the second team of Group B. And it's going to be either Red Bull or Trashinets, who will meet tomorrow to decide who's it going to be facing Loko in the semis. HV71 from Jönköping, Sweden is going to finish on top of Group B. And they will face the Ottawa Capitals. Jokerit will finish third in Group A, and they will compete for the 5th place Saturday night. As there's just over 3 minutes remaining to play in this game. It's safe to say that. Loko pass it around the defensive end. Pavlikov tries to go for a long diagonal. It's intercepted by Oyantekanen, so now they go up the right wing a bit. And it's Chervonenko. Shoots the puck, gives it to Zhukov. Zhukov in the corner with it. Back to Pavlikov, who has all kinds of room. Takes his shot for a deflection, and the puck goes out of play. Pavlikov had 8 goals in 61 games in Junior Hockey League last season, and is considered to be the top defenseman of this Yaroslavl team. Loko have Slipets and Ivanov's line out there. As Jokerit gained the zone and tried to set up their offense. They'll be looking for the centering pass to make to Matilainen, who was in the slot waiting for it. But now Ropereine shoots it from the point. Easy save made by Konovalov, who stops it with his pad. And now it's Ivanov who has it on his handle. Slipets. Back to Slipets. To the right wing it goes, and Gromov dashes for it. He's hold down, but no call is going to be made on the play. There's just 2 minutes remaining to play in this game now. Ivanov battles for the puck against 2 Finnish players against him. Kayumov has it on his handle with time and room. And he resets the play as he gives it to Nikita Gromov. Nikita Gromov passes it to the left wing to Kirill Slipets. Up the left wing it goes. Now it's Henriksen who has it with 90 seconds remaining to play in the 3rd period. Up through the middle it goes. And Loko intercept the pass. Now it's Lissin who gains the zone, tries to skate to the hash marks to take a shot. And Gizatulin battles for it now in the corner. Gizatulin. Diagonal to the point. Diagonal back to Gizatulin. And negotiate contact. They go for the same play again. Now it's Misul taking a shot from the point, and it's blocked by Hag. Now it's Jokerit in the final minute of play. Loy Morante tries to put it in the neutral zone. Has to reset play and go back to Henriksen. Henriksen almost loses the puck as he's trying to leave the zone, and he does now. Zhukov takes, Kavalenko takes a shot. Kavalenko is putting his big frame into work to knock the puck loose. And now it's Pavlikov who passed it to the left wing. Pavlikov is back with the puck as he passed it to the right wing. And Luka Chop was taking a shot from the right wing. Straight at Hakkinen. There's just a few seconds remain to be played in the period. This game will conclude the action for day 5 of this 2018 Junior Club World Cup. It's the only game of the day, but we will have 3 tomorrow as the action going to kick off at noon. The Ottawa Capitals will meet Kunlun Red Star Heiludzen. At 4 o'clock is going to be a very important game between Trashenets and Red Bull as they're going to dispute the 2nd place in Group B, and then HV71 will take on Davos at 8 o'clock, Sochi. That's it. Loko Yaroslavl finish the game with the 8-1 win. They go 3 for 3 in round robin and finish on top of Group A. My name is Andrea Sachenko, and it has been a pleasure to cover this game for you. And I really hope to see you back tomorrow, as we're going to have 3 more games for you. Take care.
Дамы и господа, в честь команды победительницы звучит государственный гимн Российской Федерации. Ladies and gentlemen, in honor to the team winner, please rise up for the national anthem of Russian Federation. Что завтра, в последний день предварительного турнира, состоятся 3 матча. В 12 часов встречаются команды Kunlun Red Star и Ottawa Capitals.